Hey everybody, Orlando Nichols here. I am in the dojo office today, as you can kind of see. I wanted to share with you a little bit about an upcoming opportunity where I've been invited to participate in a podcast with Authentic Men's Group. And in that podcast, we will be discussing the vulnerability myth. And the vulnerability myth is something that's really getting a lot of traction online right now. And unfortunately, there's so much misinformation and misunderstanding of what vulnerability is, especially for guys, that it is incredibly confusing. And I will tell you that there is this push for guys to be sharing their emotions, um, and honestly, just that in itself can cause an incredible amount of anxiety. We've been taught that a lot of times that sharing that emotion is weakness, and that we would be courageous if we would just share how we feel. And there is some truth to that, but it's not the only truth, and it's not the all truth. And that doesn't mean that being vulnerable is should be happening with everybody all the time. So we talk a lot about vulnerability. We talk about being authentic with everybody, but vulnerable with a select few. So as that podcast releases, hopefully in 2 to 3 weeks, then I'll be letting you know, and we sending a link, and it'll be in my blog for people that want to check that out. But I would really encourage you to do that, especially if you're a guy that's confused about what a vulnerability looks like. And I'll give you an example of my own personal life. So a few years ago, had an issue with my lower back, which had some crushed vertebrae, went through traction, a lot of hard work, a lot of lifting, a lot of strength building, core building exercises to get my back where it would support my spine, and then dumped my motorcycle. And when I dumped my motorcycle, I the pain was so intense from broken bones and punctured lung, um, that it really set me back. And it set me back to a point that I wanted to quit and give up. And since that time, I have taken a new outlook on life. And my new outlook is that I could have I could have left this world in that crash. My helmet saved my life. And between the experience of the crushed lower vertebrae and the doc telling me that there's a potential of being losing the use of my legs in short time, and then 6 months later hurting my upper back, and neck, I think I have a new value on how precious life is. And I really have embraced this idea of positive psychology. And the idea is that I'm going to spend my days, and this is for me. Maybe it helps you, maybe, don't take it if it's not for you. But for me, I want to spend my days focused on the things that I appreciate. I want to spend my days doing things that I want to do. I've spent most of my life fixing problems and reacting and trying to get it right. The rest of my days I want to spend just living, being present and living. And what I'm seeing is I am so much more full of life than I've ever been. So maybe today, me sharing my vulnerability, I hope that touches you. I hope it lets you know that it's okay to feel, because this life is short and you are worth living your best life. Take advantage of it, enjoy it. Go do what you want to do. Love your life. You're worth it. Love yourself. You're worth it. If you need or want some free resources, our website is loaded. You can go to our tools and resources page. There is a ton of stuff on there that can help you do little things that change your life. There's all the time we're putting up new materials in our blog posts. That seems to be the easiest way to get it out. So if you subscribe to the blog, then you'll be getting stuff that you can use between videos and just write-ups. I'm also working on some online courses for people that are interested in going through some courses on how to get a little better each day, 1% better each day, leadership courses, all that's coming. So if you want to see anything, you want to see some materials, you want to know more about what we do, reach out to me. You can uh, go right to our website and hit the contact us page there, and it'll take you right to me. So, anyway, I wish you the best life.